Hey everyone, this is Volcanoes Go Boom. It's been over a year now since I posted any videos, and I'd like to take this opportunity to show off my Mosin-Nagant rifle. It's actually a late graduation gift. Just picked it up the other day for $110, I believe. Dad's the one that paid for it. But for $110, you know, these are great surplus rifles. I know there are a ton of videos of these on YouTube. I'm sure a lot of y'all can agree with me. I know Ruger 6 has quite a couple of these, and I know the Gun Geek might have a couple. But not only did I get the rifle, but I also got the original spike bayonet and just a bunch of other nice things. The original oiling can. 2 magazine pouches for stripper clips, the original sling, and a little tool kit. Not exactly sure what any of these tools are for. Kind of complicated for a small-minded person like myself. We actually took this thing out and shot it today. It was a lot of fun. Not as violent as I thought it would be. The Mosin-Nagant rifle was actually a collaboration between Captain Sergei Mosin and one of the Belgian Nagant brothers. I'm not exactly sure which. My sources aren't that consistent. If anyone can enlighten me on which of the Nagant brothers was more so involved with the development of this rifle, please leave a comment below. But the Soviet government, the Russian government, commissioned this rifle in the late 1880s, early 1890s, and I believe it was officially adopted by the Tsar in 1891. Alright, what else? Oh, the bolt is pretty simple. It's nicely machined, actually. I've actually partially disassembled it. It's very simple, a lot of fun too. It's kind of like a little puzzle, but yeah, nicely machined, but just good enough to fully function. One of the distinctive features, I think, about the Mosin-Nagant rifles are their exposed magazine. It's a single stack magazine, and it's got a hinged foreplate for let me get that there. Shit. There we go. Got a hinged foreplate. That's for ejecting all the cartridges simultaneously and for maintenance. By the way, I'm using my brother's digital camera here. Nothing that fancy. I apologize for the low resolution. But hey, you gotta make do with what you got. One of these days I'll step up and get like one of those fancy camcorders or webcams or something. Get some better gun videos up. And well, what else? The Mosin-Nagant rifles weren't just used by the Soviet Union. They were also used in Finland, China, North Korea, and I believe they were also manufactured and used in some quantities in the United States and Switzerland. Here's the cartridge. It's a 7.62 by 54R. R stands for rimmed. What I really love about these rounds is, from what I've studied about them, entrance wounds were as big as they could got, but the entrance wounds, when these rounds entered the human body, they were, you know, mid-sized 30 caliber hole. It's a 30 caliber round, but it was the exit wounds that were the real killers. If you type in a Mosin-Nagant documentary, Soviet sniper documentary, you can find a good example of, I think it was from the Discovery Channel, where they were showing the power of the 7.62R. And what else? Oh yeah, 7.62R is also, I believe, still used by Russia today. The famous Dragunov rifle uses it. Get a close look at that. This is Russian-made ammunition. 20 cartridges. not terribly expensive. A box of these is about 14 bucks. And let's see, geez, there's just so many videos of these on YouTube, it's kind of hard to think of something good to say about them. I didn't get a chance to use the latter sites, so I really can't say how good those are, but overall, well, the sights were still in pretty good condition. Oh, here's something else that's pretty interesting. This is a Soviet Klopka, which was issued to the Red Army, many Soviet soldiers during the war, World War II, that is, their great patriotic war. I actually got this over a year ago in Berlin, just in a souvenir shop outside the Berlin Wall. That's pretty cool. One of these days I'd like to step up and see if I can get a full Soviet soldier's outfit. That'd be pretty awesome. And well, what's really cool about these rifles, and what made them really effective in combat, was that for a low-class farmers turned into soldiers for the Red Army, you can't get any simpler than a bolt-action Mosin-Nagant rifle. And what I think's really interesting about these guns is that they were considered obsolete at the time of World War II during Operation Barbarossa. That was when the Soviet Union started experimenting with all those submachine guns and semi-automatic rifles. And I believe over 15 million of them were actually produced during their lifespan. And just such a reliable gun. I mean, they were able to digest even the poorest quality of 7.62 ammunition, as opposed to the Tokarev rifles that the Soviets started using, the SVT-38 and the SVT-40. Those were a little more complicated to train those poorly educated, low-class soldiers, whereas this gun was just much simpler to handle and to maintain in battlefield conditions. On top of that, as nice as those Tokarev rifles really are, they really do sell for quite a lot. From what I've seen, their price range is like, I've seen like them sold as 9 to 10 times as much as a Mosin-Nagant. But still, those Tokarev rifles are really awesome. They pull twice as many rounds, and it'd be really nice to get one of those. Another thing I'd like to get is, I'd really love to get one of those Tika Model 28. That's one of the many finished versions of the Mosin-Nagant rifle. It's the rifle case I got for it. Only $35. It's a pretty cheap one, but it gets the job done. I just cleaned this thing a moment ago, so it should function pretty well. I'm pretty sure that apologize for all this stuttering. Geez, I'm not used to making videos like these, but I probably put a lot more effort and time into cleaning these than an actual Soviet soldier did. Remember when I first got this thing, it was really, really gunky and cruddy. It was just so sticky and disgusting to pick up. It had so much cosmoline on it from when they shipped it over here. So yeah, I really had to give it a good scrub down the other day. And well, I'm probably gonna put the sling on real soon. See how that works out. It looks really easy to put on, though. As for the bayonet, I've actually tried attaching this. You really have to jam it on there in order to get it on. I don't know. I probably might have to get some lube or something. In order to put it on there, you have to just slide it on the barrel and then turn it sideways so it won't obstruct the front sight. But yeah, Mosin-Nagant Model 1891-30. Really awesome rifle. No rifle collection is complete without it. One of the best surplus rifles you can buy. Okay, this is Volcanoes Go Boom. Thank you for your time. Please leave a comment, and I hope to have more gun goodies up soon. Okay.